Well, it is hump day, and we all know that stoop kid never leaves his stoop. Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, so sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But it is April the 2nd, and this is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for both Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver. And, well, with all that said and done, we do have to find the snitch before we find Cassie and Danny Weaver. So like I do every single week, please let everyone know where you find the snitch throughout the open world, whether it be where you found the snitch today or where you typically find the snitch. That way everyone can find them today and get to all of these vendors before they close. Remember that both Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver both close by the end of today, and then they'll reopen in a day or two. So, for example, here is my coordinates for the snitch. I am sitting at 1407 by 3626. I am just south of the 1040 safe house, and the fastest way to get here, just fast travel to the Jefferson Trade Center and then run across the street. Now, whenever you pick up the bounty, you can actually go to the bounty details and click abort bounty, and you can keep them for later. So for example, you can see all of these are heroic because my global difficulty setting is on heroic. Now that we have found the snitch and we have unlocked our bounty, we can now look for the white shopping cart icon. And here it is right here. Here's Danny Weaver's location. Now and here is Cassie Mendoza. Pretty close to each other. So Cassie Mendoza is just underneath the castle settlement. So we'll run over there, and it's looking like Danny Weaver is pretty much right down the block.
Control point identified.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Cassie Mendoza first because that's the legit vendor. Her vendor changes every week, where Danny Weaver, it's more of a textiles vendor where he's just selling different caches every week. So we'll first see what Cassie is selling, and then we'll jump over to Danny and see what we can purchase with our textiles. Now, Cassie Mendoza looks to be right underneath the castle settlement. So you go to the castle settlement, you exit, then you turn right back around and you go underneath it. There should be a guy doing push-ups down here. This guy should be ripped. He does push-ups every time I'm here. Look at this guy. Look, oh, and his friend just glitched right there. That was pretty legit. And right on the other side of this art gallery is Cassie Mendoza. So timestamp it, do whatever you need to. But here is Cassie Mendoza's weekly vendor reset and must-buys.
Always a pleasure, Agent.
Now, starting off at the top, we have our named items, and this does come with a disclaimer. So if you are new or returning to the game, you might not see these bottom two named items. You have to unlock these bottom two named items for Cassie to sell them, and she will then sell them every single week. So to unlock the shield splinterer, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the year 1 hunters and open up the ivory chest that is in the base of ops. You will receive this weapon, and then Cassie will sell it every week thereafter. Now the same logic applies here for the hunter killer chest piece. However, this one is locked behind Warlords of New York, so you do have to purchase that expansion. But the hunter killer chest piece, you can get this one by hunting down and eliminating all of the year 2 hunters, opening up the off-white chest that is in the Haven settlement, and then you will receive this chest piece, and Cassie will sell it every week thereafter. And that's how you unlock these 2 named items. So starting off at the top, we have the Thorn. This is the named Spas 12 with Perfect Brazen. Now this one with magazine size, but you could easily just change that to damage your targets at a cover, and you're good to go. Following that, we have the Picaro's holster. Now, this one is pretty much God-rolled. I mean, that's one optimization to max out both of those, and you're good to go. What I would do is just max out the armor with the optimization, and then recalibrate the armor regeneration to max, or you could change that bottom attribute to whatever it is you want, and this could be forever God-rolled. It's a really good holster. I highly recommend it. Moving on, we have the Shield Splinterer. This is the named F2000 with Perfect Optimist, and this week it comes with Accuracy. And finally, we have the Hunter Killer chest piece. This is the named Golden Gear chest with Perfect Intimidate, And this week it comes with crit hit damage and explosive resistance, but you can easily change the explosive resistance off for whatever it is you want. You could go double crit, crit hazard, crit regen, whatever it is. This is not a bad place to start. Now going to the gear set items, we have a hardwired backpack with skill haste, followed by aces and eights chest piece with health, cavalier gloves with weapon handling, virtuoso knee pads with explosive resistance, followed by virtuoso holster with explosive resistance, and finally a true patriot mask with status effects. Looking at the high-end items, we have a MG5 with armor damage and perpetuation, a Spaz 12 with crit hit damage and spike, Murakami gloves with health and explosive resistance, and finally a Zoo holster with armor regeneration and hazard. Now must buy, oh, hold on. Going to the mods, we have pulse resistance 8.7 and shield deflector damage 4.3. Now, things to must buy, look for, what have you, Cassie Mendoza, Picaro's holster, the Hunter Killer, the True Patriot mask, and that's really about it. So there's 3 things to look for, 2 of which are named
Thanks
items.
for the trade, Agent.
So Cassie Mendoza is not the best this week, but let's jump over to Danny Weaver and see what he has for us. So this week, Danny Weaver is just outside of the Air and Space Museum. So what I do is I just fast travel over there and run across the street. Now this is where one of the invisible walls are in the game. This has been an invisible wall for years and years, and I don't think they'll ever change it. Just right here, you can see invisible wall. But if I run past there, go back, see, invisible wall. It's pretty crazy. But all right. So for Danny Weaver, he's going to be in the basement. So you need to go downstairs and open up the door. Booyah. Now timestamp it, do whatever you need to. Here is Danny Weaver's weekly vendor reset and must buys. And this week,
You want to make a deal?
okay. So he has, 7 caches total, 1 exotic, 2 field proficiencies, 3 burden of truth caches, and a crafting cache. Okay. So going with the exotic, make sure that it subtracts from your textiles. That way it doesn't glitch out. And yes, it did take away from my textiles. So let's go ahead and buy all of these. And then remember to make sure that they show up in the bottom left of your screen before you start trying to open them up. You can see it will be a little delayed. You see right there? It's a little delayed. And where's that last cache? Yeah, it didn't show that last cache. Hold on.
You got something for me?
And no items available. 7? Yeah, I have all 7. Okay, cool. So let me know what you get out of the exotic cache this week. For me personally, I got the Nemesis. Ooh, the Nemesis. Very nice. Let's see if I get any other goodies. 0 Fs. Night Watcher. Oh, man. That was a maxed out M60. And a God-rolled goalie. Very nice. But I got the Nemesis out of my exotic cache this week. Let me know what you get. I am Kamikazevondoom. That is your Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver weekly vendor reset and must-buys for today, April the 2nd. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.